Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock trading journey. And today, April the 12th, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, as we begin today. I'm going to start from the weekly chart. Take my time with it this morning. Good morning, Lance. Starting on the weekly chart, taking my time this morning. We are live. After that, I want to go. Lance, how'd you do yesterday? Did you leave a runner on that monster call? How did you do yesterday, Lance? Amazing day. Great day, Lance. Now, if every day could be like that, we would be into something. But that's the goal, for every day to be like that. Huge gap down pre-market. The bulls are doing what they do. Very strong move so far by the bulls out the gate. Oh, okay. Got got in at the end of the first fall and all out. Missed the climb back up. Okay. Got it. Still a great day. Great trade. I'm looking at that right now too. Options are very expensive today at the money. It's fine for me. I'm gonna be patient. Allow the market to show me exactly where the trade is. Make it worth it. If I added the pre-market, you'll be able to see it, real clear. That's right, buddy. One good trade is all you need. And we are actually, Lance, really, that's the game plan to start getting bigger, sizing up. Stick to the one good trade. Stick to our trading system. Stick to waiting for someone to be in trouble. Stick to, the strategy that we have, but just sizing up on that strategy. Making every day a potential 4-figure day to set us up 6 months from now to transition into 5-figure days every day. That is the game plan here on some real change. Glad you're on the team. Glad you are on the team, and glad everyone else is on the team with the same thoughts, the same intentions, the same mind frame, the same way of approaching the market, and most importantly, the same belief that 5-figure days are possible every day. They're more than possible, they're probable when you stick to a very grounded set of rules, set of criteria, trading structure. It's more than possible, it's probable. First 5 minutes, very volatile. The first 15 minutes can trick you. I like to wait, give the market and the chart some time to form. Now, there are some times when so much activity has taken place pre-market that you can come out the gate at your earliest trading setup and convenience. But we teach, preach, and practice here to be patient, allow the charts to form, allow us to be able to determine who's in control, where would they take profits, where would they stop out at. That's where you'll find us. It's all in the algos. And once you get the algos figured out, you have them figured out. Up here in the top left, I do have the pre-market here, so it is a little bit easier to see the algo here early in a selling algo as we gap down from the 518 to the 514 this morning. We now see that the bulls are buying. We also see that we've reached the top of that algo. So it is either here where the bears will come back in to push it down, possibly to a new low, or it's here and more bulls will come back and join this attack, break out of this algo, attempt to liquidate these pre-market bears, and in doing so, take the price from the 515 to the next resistance level of 517.2. Guys, thank you for being here this morning. Truly appreciate it. Right now, I'm going to go step away and grab me a cuppa because I clearly understand what's going on. I just want to be patient to be able to identify an area of weakness or an area of strength. Don't want to be too fast because a lot of times you can have a fake breakout where a bunch of novice will join in on this call too early on this breakout and get sucked right back in and used as liquidity to take it down. Rather we wait for a breakout, not just a confirmation, but on some real change, we wait for continuation here. That is the secret sauce we just gave away for free. We also don't care where the stock trades, we only care where it closes. And you have a very beautiful example of how we have identified this early algo. Selling algo. You've identified the top of the selling algo, and it's right here where you are seeing a little bit of hesitation. Also lining up perfectly with the 515.8 resistance line. Again, nobody gave us these lines. Hard work, dedication, hours of study allowed us to be able to develop these lines. We don't pay a monthly subscription for them. We just continue to show up and read the market. Read what the market is showing us. And this is where our ultimate victory is going to come in understanding what's going on. Once you understand what's going on, it's something that cannot be taken from you. Right out of the gate, guys. Good morning, Dan. Lance says, I see a clear drop coming. Well, today a lot of put contracts are set to expire today. So this huge move, pre-market, it's completely understandable. With all the put contracts that needed to expire today, friends helping friends, right? In order to make money off of that, they have to cover. Lance said he's buying a put on the green pullback. All righty. Off of what chart, Lance? The 5 minute, the 2 minute? What chart are you basing the pullback on so I can follow you? The 1 minute. Okay. I can see that. Based on us being at the top of the selling algo and coming out of that selling algo. But because there are so many put contracts that are expiring today, be careful with that play. Be careful with that play so early. I'm out of view out. Okay, cool. Could very well continue to keep going. But as long as you have a strategy, we encourage you to follow your strategy. I myself am going to wait just a little while longer. I'd like to join you in that put, but I'd like to join you at the break of the 514. Until then, I potentially see the bulls using this as liquidity to break out and get back above and potentially start a short squeeze. Definitely want to be on the lookout for a short squeeze. But if we can get below that 514, absolutely deflate these bulls, and these early morning bulls can be used as liquidity. So just a little bit more time for me. I'm going to be patient. Time will tell, Lance. Time will tell. I wouldn't be too hard on yourself, buddy. If you were able to take some money out of the market right now, you did a great job. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. I'm just not convinced about a put. That was an absolutely great scalp. We had resistance at the 515.8. We had the top of this selling algo. Zone reversal confirmation entry. a lot of things to validate that beautiful scalp put. And 30 cents is awesome. As we were talking about earlier, with 100 contracts, that's $3,000 done for the day. Those are the type of days we want to look forward to, the type of trades we want to start building our mind around and getting towards. All right. Everything has a beginning, a middle, and then cruising speed. No one comes on the highway doing 100 miles an hour. You have to build up towards that. Now, they can come on with their goals and intentions of going 100 miles an hour. But even with that goals and intention, the process still has to take you from 10 to 15 to 20 to 25 to 30, etc. So enjoy the view while you can before it all becomes a blur. Again, reiterating why I was not too much of a fan myself what they're going to put, because I saw the potential of the bulls using these early bears as liquidity to potentially break out of this selling algo. We had a teammate with very keen eyesight and very quick with his shot that was able to definitely make some money in this move. This was a scalp, and he did just that. Whoa. Another rejection right at the top of the selling algo. Another rejection at the top of this selling algo. I like this one too. I'm going to add to it. Just want to get involved with it. I like it even more at the 514.4, because that would be changing color of the day on it. Unbelievable washout long that was. Unbelievable. A lot of time still left on that candle. That was crazy. Well, whether you said after the zone reverse candle, I got in on the green pullback and out at VWAP when trading puts above VWAP. That was absolutely correct. But damn, this dude think it's going down. But one thing we do know, Hype Stud, is that the market is either gonna go down, go up, or go sideways. So it's not about what you think, it's about what you plan or prepare for. And as long as you go into a trade with a plan, with a set risk, with some structure, with some ideas, then everything will be all right. And so far, the market does appear to be going down. So, damn, I think this dude was right. Especially considering that we've already had a drop from the 518 all the way to the 514. Hype Stud, it seems the market is already down. Well, I can't tell you what strike price you should enter a put on. It all depends on your account, how many contracts you're buying, what your long-term goal is. So your strike price will only matter depending upon where your exit is and how many contracts you're trying to buy, and if you're using same day expirations or next day expirations. So it's a lot in that question. But right now would be a great time to buy one contract same day expiration. Okay. Well, what are you looking? What is your criteria for entering? Well, you gotta have a criteria for entering. Our teammate entered here. Broadcast that a little bit more because we were in a downtrend already. Pull up a little bit more retail here. Yesterday we closed at the 518, hit a high of the 519.50. And then post-market, everything was fine. Pre-market, everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, the market started dropping. Actually, if you notice it, you notice that we started putting in a lower high and a lower low. A lower high and a lower low, lower high and a lower low. This is an indication of a downtrend. Temporary reversal. Also, when you look at the weekly chart, Hype Stud, you will see that we are definitely down for the second week. So that would understandably why someone would think that the market is going down, because we're red. Now, if we look at the daily chart, we will see that the daily chart, we did start off very, very bullish, but this upper tail, this upper wick, is indicating rejection of higher prices. So when the market got to the 515.8, from there, the bears have been very aggressive, indicated by this upper wick. Was thinking earlier to make a 510 put. Okay. Well, I think that you should take your time trading and take your time to understand what you want to trade and already have your decisions made before you come to the market, Hype Stud. Because when we come to the market, we want to be able to execute a pre-thought plan. We don't want to come at the last minute and determine what strike we want to get into. For example, with our teammate here choosing to take a put, even though it was a scalp and it's working out nicely, but choosing to take one at this resistance of the 515.8 and also at the top of this selling algo, which is the 515, then a natural strike price would be, or contract would be, a 516 put. But that would all depends on if you could afford the 516 puts. As we stated earlier, the contracts were very expensive today. And if you had a long range goal, then you might drop down to a 515 or 514 if you had intentions on allowing your profit target to be towards the lower half or the lower bottom of this selling algo. So a lot, determines, what you use, depends on your plan. I myself am in a put right now, and I plan to hold it to the bottom part of this selling algo, potentially. My reason for that is I wanted to see us go red on the day, and we finally gone red on the day. And if the bulls don't fight back, then this will be a very, very lovely move. We thank you for joining us. Welcome to Some Real Change. Glad you are here with us. And please continue to share your thoughts and suggestions. Everyone's thoughts on here are welcome. Absolutely. We're all doing the same thing. And guys, yes, I'm still in this put in very, very nice profits right now. Still trying to take advantage of this downtrend, though. I want to execute a put. Okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to execute a put down here. But I would caution you as far as where would your stop target be. So if you got in a put down here and it went against you, where would you get out at? Here we are right now at a weekly support level, guys, and you see the market. So weekly support is definitely supporting and standing on that. Yes, because for you to get in it now, you would be chasing just because of the move. Well, no one knows where the market is going or what the market is going to do. We can only recognize what the market is showing us. As for here, even though we were in this downtrend and the market did hit the top twice of this continued selling algo, the market has found support here on the weekly. It's found it here once, it's found it here twice. So this would have been a good spot to potentially take profits from, not necessarily get in at. If you would have went on ahead and jumped in that put because of the market move down, you would be losing money right now. And that's something that we try to avoid here in this team. In fact, I would like to take the time out now to tell you exactly how we trade here. If the rest of the team doesn't mind, If the rest of the team doesn't mind, I'll go ahead and tell Hype Stud how we trade here. We come to the market, buddy, as neither a bull nor a bear. We come to the market as hunters, gatherers, snipers. We're looking for information. We're looking to see who is in control? So we look at the weekly chart. We look at the daily chart. We look at the 30-minute chart. And overall, we determine who's in control for the week, and then who is in control for the day. I'm even go one step further, and I'm gonna give it to you straight out of the playbook. We typically don't trade before 10 o'clock. We allow the charts to form. We identify the overall trend for the week and then the day. Who's in control? We do not fight the market, we trade with it. We identify the possible trading areas for both bulls and bears. We identify possible stop out areas for covering bulls and for covering bears. We call out aloud what trading setup that we see. And if we take a trade that's not out of our playbook, then we're gambling. We like to state aloud whether it's a scalp or a trend trade. A scalp trade, we like to use at the money, bracket orders. And a trend trade, we like to take profits within that 5-minute candle and then leave a runner potentially. And this is what we like to do. And along the way, we have to acknowledge support and resistance lines, knowing that they're going to act as support and resistance when the price reaches those levels. Meaning that these are also good places to take profits and also places to reassess. But we definitely don't want to start chasing into a support area, because this is how we can lose money chasing a put into support. If anything, we look to see if support offers a buy opportunity, and if it doesn't, then we look for not just a confirmation, but a continuation in our desired direction, and then we will get it. So, how does that play out here in this example? We had a teammate who took an earlier put here, okay? Now, even though he took a put here, I, myself, and that's the beauty of us, is that we are all different. We all have different understandings, different pain tolerances, and different size accounts. We're a team, but we all have different positions to play. And our teammate, Big Money Lance, he saw a scalp here, and he was very correct in doing so. It was right at resistance. It was also right at the top of this selling algo. He had his own reversal confirmation, beautiful entry, and was able to get in with enough size that he was able to make a nice 30-cent move off of this scalp. And then the scalp, and then the trade price reversed, went right back to the top of the selling algo. And because we didn't get further continuation down here, which is why I myself didn't get involved at that time. I said this could be used, these bears could be used as a potential liquidity to take the market higher. That was true. It could have, but it could have not, as no one truly knows what the market is going to do. So because we don't have a bias, when we saw for the second time that the top of this resistance was holding and supporting the stock price as far as not allowing it to go any higher, this time it was the 525, and also this was a lower low that was set. Now, once we had this break, was a death candle, went right here to the daily support and bounced from that. I knew then that the bulls were in trouble, so I then took a put right then and there. Continuation of this downtrend came in this very next candle, which also was now a lower low, and it's taken us to this weekly support of 514. Because I stated earlier that I plan to hold my put to the bottom of this selling algo, I'm going to let it do what it needs to do here. But this was not a place where I would advise a teammate to chase 2 for a put. I hope that is a little. You go live every morning. What's the word? Yes, I try to go live every morning, especially when I'm here based at home. And we do have in our library some lessons too, and absolutely feel free to hit me up if you have any questions. The goal here is to see everyone win, and winning is not about our P&L. Winning is following our rules, having the discipline in place, because you can have a losing trade and still win, because everything you did was based upon a set of rules. No strategy is 100 has a 100% win rate. That doesn't happen. But it's the discipline that allows us to win. Pre-market low is being tested, Lance says, and yes, it is. Let's take a nice, juicy look at that. Pre-market low. Yes, it is. Thank you, Lance, for pointing that out to me. Pre-market low. Very interesting. Guys, we have a two-headed head and shoulders. Very, very interesting. Let me draw this up real quick. Get some thoughts from the team on this move right here. Let me draw the. Look at this. Go to the handy dandy line chart on this, guys. Look at this head and shoulders. A two-headed baby. Two-headed baby. Very interesting. Very interesting. And as you know, once the head and shoulders is complete, the stock can either continue in the direction it was going, reverse, go back, or go sideways. Thank you, Lance, for calling out this pre-market low. That is something I normally have marked off, pre-market low and pre-market high. My failure to do so this morning caused me a potential profit-taking area. Nonetheless, we are still currently in the downtrend. Anything can happen in the market, especially as we get ready to approach 10:30 candle, and this is a Friday as well. Oh man, I was tripping. Wow. I hadn't realized that the option price had reached $3. possible as the market comes up to daily support and is now using it, trying to use it as resistance. That was plenty money right here. It's plenty money. Plenty. 60-cent move right there. 10 contracts, $600. 100 contracts, $6,000. We'll get there. We will get there. Wow. I'm also looking at the volume too, guys. Does anybody have any historical volume they would like to share as far as today relative volume? You can let me know how we're looking on the volume for today. There's gotta be a lot of retail traders that are still holding on from yesterday. There's gotta be quite a few retail traders that are still holding on. Volume is falling off. Thank you for that, teammate. No, we don't currently have Discord. No, we just come together here. Eventually, we will work our way towards that. Gotta be a lot of bulls that are still holding on from yesterday's, guys. Wondering where are they gonna give up the ghost at? A lot of bulls still holding on from yesterday. Haha. Yeah, we don't have a Discord, but we are one accord. Absolutely, absolutely. Now this is what I would like to see. This break here. This will put me back. Very move 30-minute candle as well. Are we going to get the continuation on a 30-minute candle? That's awesome. That's awesome, buddy. That is awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, man. We welcome you. We welcome you. That was me taking my runner off. Very grateful. 43 cents made per contract on that trade. Thinkorswim. Platformers Thinkorswim. Was looking for a continuation on the 30-minute. We didn't get it. Not yet. Doesn't mean that we won't. We just didn't get it yet. But with this being Friday and volume decreasing, I decided to take my profits while I was up greatly. there is support here at this 513.8. Let's look at it here. All righty. Yes. Thank you guys. If you don't mind hitting the like. And thank you, teammate, because it was you're showing us that put that allowed me to re-look at it again. It's been a very, very, very good month so far for the team. But again, I'm seeing this magnet right here where we are at this 514.3. As we look back a couple days ago, we can see that this has truly been a magnet. The stock price has gotten underneath it, come right back to it. Got above it, come right back to it. Got below it, as low as 512, came right back to it. Got above it yesterday, but pre-market gap down right back to it. So there is support here and resistance above it. So we'll just wait for clear market structure. If another trade presents itself, we will take it. That is of a surety. And thank you guys for hitting the like button. Greatly appreciate it. We'd also like to thank our sponsor, T-Shirts for Traders. And that's t-shirtsfortraders.co. I'm either trading, about to go trade, thinking about trading, or dreaming about trading. Again, that's t-shirtsfortraders.co. Potential more downside. I don't know what to say here. Unbelievable. Man, I should have held on. Wow. Just when you think you've done something, the market shows us we haven't done anything. When you think you've done something. Wow. Mm, mm. You know, I guess it's a good frustration. It's not even about the money because we making money. I just want to trade better. I want to trade better. And I'm mad at myself because I wanted to hold this to the bottom of the selling algo. And I got lost in the sauce. So, I'm not happy with my trading performance. Grateful for the money, but not happy with my trading performance. A better trading performance comes with a lot more money. That was the whole purpose of me drawing this selling algo in the very beginning, knowing that it was a possibility to take this to the bottom of the algo, and I didn't. So the fact that I made money today is a byproduct of an incomplete idea that I did not see all the way through. That is an error on my part. At a pre-market put of 512, I canceled it for some reason. Lesson learned, trust your gut. Trust your plan. Exercise your gut feeling on your plan. Write it out. Stick to your plan. Ooh, could have been, should have been, so much more. Dollar move, very easy. This is a dollar move, very, very, very easy. And I don't mind sharing my blumbers. Yesterday, the call that we called out worked beautifully. And I said that I wasn't going to marry that position, and I was wrong. I should have married it. Yesterday we had a 512 call. It went all the way to 519. Should have married it. Yesterday was the trade here. Money was made because we took it to here. But this is how much we missed. Not satisfied yet. We can trade better. 512 call went to 519. Made money, but did not trade it to the best that we could have. I don't want to chase the money. I want to chase the trades. How can we trade it better, longer, get way more position? Not 30% moves, 130% moves. This is what's possible. As our teammate Charles has been telling me, there's a bigger move always on the horizon. A bigger move. I knew it, called it out, identified it, and only took half of it. Wow. Exactly where I wanted to take it right there. Full of frustration. Yes, I made money, but if you are a real trader, then you understand my frustration too. If you want to be a real trader, you understand my frustration too. It's not about the money. It's about us trading our plan to the best of our abilities. Damn it. That was supposed to have been to take profit right there. That was it right there. And I will study, and I will work harder, and I will do a better job, guys. I will do a better job for us. I apologize because we could have traded that better. I always say once you see the algos, you cannot unsee them. We saw the algo. We saw it. We saw it. We saw it. But don't cry for me in Argentina. I still made some lunch money. Still a profitable week, still a profitable month. Oh, so ready to take this to the next level. Have to believe. The team is awesome as well. Well, guys, come to that time. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. If you have not taken a loss today, you are winning. If you've taken a paper cut today, you are winning. If you have made some money today, you are winning. And if you've learned something today, you are also winning. We only take wins and lessons here. Wins and lessons. That's it. Enjoy your weekend. Study your losses. Turn those into lessons. And let us come back renewed and ready to trade just 1% better. My goal next week is to trade 1% better. Get out where I say I'm going to get out at. Once I identify the algos, don't get out until they tell you to. Lesson well taught, lesson well learned. No Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, but I will enjoy a nice double cheese burger from Sonic's. And when it comes to the mozzarella and the tater tots, I'm not gonna choose. I'm gonna get both. And as I eat that burger, I'm gonna remind myself, patience, consistency will one day allow you to trade that in for a Ruth's Chris steak dinner. This is Abdul Shabazz for some real change, stock options trading journey. Thanking you for being here. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Be well. Bye for now.